What's up, y'all? So, I was thinking about something, right? Because I was in a live a couple days ago, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do social media influence alongside my other businesses. I think I talked about on a previous platform um, the other businesses that I have, but I don't openly advertise it yet because one, I'm a perfectionist. When you talk about the craft of, um, like for instance, if you crafting a table, right? Even if the table has swivels and stuff, right? Um, you want it to look perfect before, or the way that you want it to look. You want it to look exactly like how you want it to look before you give it to someone, even whether you giving it for free or whether you charging for it, right? So that's just talking about the businesses, right? Nothing else. It's just talk about the businesses. So I felt like it was that, but I know now. Well, actually, I kind of already knew that it's more to it than that. Um, when you're going through stuff, and again, you're going through harassment, if you're going through abuse, if you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, you want to be able to fix that first, then dedicate your time towards the positive. I get that sometimes you have to do both at the same time, because if someone is continuously like being negative to no end, like when are you going to be able to get in the good things, the positive? And it's like, it's not that type of negativity where you like, oh, okay, bad ideas create good ideas, because when you make a mistake it becomes a good idea if you just keep working hard to perfect it. No, it's some individuals seek to be negative, and again, you don't only have to do things in one way. You don't only have to belittle people or assassinate their characters to get things done. It is more than one way to do things, and again, where it's presented to do things in a better way over and over again, they keep choosing to do things harmfully. You get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I talked about on a previous live or video I had that you can like somebody and then they do something wrong and you not agree with it. Heck, you can even be family with someone and they do something wrong and you not agree with it. But even if you talking to them and telling them that what they are doing is wrong, if you're not doing it openly, let's say for instance you were embarrassed or something, if you doing it, it's still getting, you get what I'm saying, you would think that, oh, it's still getting done, but at the same time that's not good enough when they're still causing a major effect on other individuals and their lives. And again, these individuals didn't do anything to you. They ain't do nothing to you. Nothing at all. From beginning to end, they did nothing to you. And then it's just like a boatload of chaos just fell in their lap, or just fell on their back, or just hit them in the head. And now it done moved all through the body, and it just keep going, and it keep getting worse, and it keep getting worse. And again, you can't keep making excuses, because again, there's no reasoning behind that. It's just straight excuse. You know what I'm saying? Even when, on the previous video, on the video I just posted before this one, I even talked about, again, sickness. When you don't know, say you don't know. You trying to help, and it's true help. If you make a mistake or you need assistance, say that. It should be that simple. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said on the previous video, I can see notes of to where females are being attacked, and it is coming out in a discussion of, oh well, some individuals don't like to be called females, they want to be called women. You get what I'm saying? But for me to break that down, how I've always heard it, how I've always learned about it, was it's all sexist. A lot of things are ran by individuals being sexist. Now, again, are you just saying the description of the sex when you saying gender, right? The thing that you are at birth, or what you truly are supposed to be, male or female. You get what I'm saying? Or, guy, girl, lady, I don't like the fact that there's, when you say guy, it's other words for the men, but it's not for the women. It just goes straight and hit the child, like you going straight to girl, because now you talking about girl, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn the words in elementary school. Girl, boy. Then when you grow up, you're a young lady. Then you're, a young man. Then you're a man. And now you're a woman. You get what I'm saying? But now I've heard woe, like woe to the earth, woe to the womb. The womb is what holds the seed, what grows life, where life begins. Then I heard like, woe is me, like, oh, this is all your problems are being laid on this, but you're poisoning it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I heard it first. That's how I heard it first. That's what I grew up. That's how it was around me as I grew up. That's how I heard it. So, and then it went to, just again, the woes of the world, the bad, and that's supposed to be the bad, the negative, and how it hits it and affects it. Then you have man. Is it back to the men again? Man and men, one man, women, whim. A whim is something that is short term. You don't really put any work into. You change. You're acting as though they just whim, like something you're just supposed to toy and play with, and that's not good. It's not true. I don't condone that. And then even the word ladies, if you just being negative and only looking at it in a negative, ladies, and then you call the male fellatio. I mean, no, that's not the right word. That's right. That's not. It's not right. The male phallus. You call the male phallus a D. You get what I'm saying? They're the pineal gland. Okay. And so again, some stuff I saw in the sky. I'm sorry. The interruptions as they're coming out. I don't like being pushed and pulled into negative situations, even if it was a positive situation. If someone is like controlling every way of you doing it, you don't want to do that. You don't want to allow that abuse and control to continue. You know what I'm saying? And I get that words can have other meanings. You get what I'm saying? I know that it's not just the only way that it is. When you talk about the words, whoa, man. Like, because again, even the word whoa being used to say whoa, like hold up or stop. You get what I'm saying? You being told to stop. And you still not, why is this negative keep going when again, there is too many individuals that are ready to push for the positive, pull for the positive, grow the positive, teach the positive, heal for positive, like, and show others how to heal for positive, and then, like, again, hold back the negative, or just, contain the negative because it's not ready yet. Even if you just need to sit in that, just still silence. You know what I'm saying? For healing, because again, some individuals have been so submerged within chaos that they don't know what that stillness feels like. When I say stillness, I mean like just nothing at all. It don't feel like nothing at all. You feel nothing at all. It's just quiet. Nothing's doing anything to you. No one's pushing on you. No one's pulling on you. It's just in that void. I don't really want to use the word void. You just in that quietness. It is surrounded around you. Whether it becomes dark, whether it becomes light. You know what I'm saying? You're surrounded in it. And so, even the association with dark and light being a positive or a negative, the only reason why it is because dark. If it's nighttime outside, you don't see someone when they walking up on you. That's only reason. But the negative stuff has been going on in the daytime. You get what I'm saying? And so it's just like, again, I spoke earlier about the different vibrations and the fact that there's a movie that was pushed out, and this is our respect to, people's growth. This is our respect to the good nature and the good character of individuals. This is our respect to the fragile. This is our respect to the innocent. This is our respect to the physical body and the other forms of life in which you have no name for or don't know the name for, that are good and true. You know what I'm saying? And pure. You can turn something that is good negative, but you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice, and if you don't have that choice, how is that your fault? You know what I'm saying? That is the point. And so again, I made comment about how if y'all had the chance to have say so over the elements, y'all would violate them, and y'all would teach them to violate everyone else. It's fire, water, air, earth. No one wants to be violated by them things. Think about all the negatives that you have ever seen in life, and they are taking form in that way. That wasn't even funny, and I don't approve of that. I don't approve of all of that stuff, because again, I said it earlier, and so I'm sitting here in the car today, and I'm just looking. I look up in the sky, and it was like a little hump upside down. It looked like I could have said it was a mountain, but it was upside down, so how could it be a mountain? It could have been a mountain. You get what I'm saying? I could just go into thinking, oh, okay, well, a mountain in another realm, it might be upside down, as to the way we feel like we right side up. I could have went into that thought processing. But the vibrations in front of it or around it or through it, I don't know how deep that goes, but it was so violating. It was like a woman's private area. And I'm just looking, and then I look, and I stare at it for a second, then I realize it looked like some lips and a tongue sticking out of it. And I kid you not, I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Irregardless as to how you did it, there are things that are in the unseen, existence that learn from the way you choose to do things. And if you only showing them negative, how is it they fault if they only learn through vibrations? Again, there are animals that we can see. When they talk about orcas, when they talk about dolphins and all of that different stuff, they talk by thought. Vibration to vibration. That's how they communicate. Now they gonna confuse because you done showed them the wrong thing. Yeah, you not correcting them either. And then where others are trying to put notes forward to correct them, you're blocking it off and you trying to weaponize. I'm not in agreement with that. I'm not. Some things are so fragile, you're not supposed to be toying with it. I didn't get a chance to get a photo of what I just described in the sky. But the second thing that ended up there, and was, again, it looked like a phase given, I said the word earlier, fillet, given, and so I'm not in agreement with that. I'm not in agreement with that, man. That is so wrong. It is so wrong. We all have to exist. We all have to live. We all have to have life. We all are here at the same time, whether we like it or not. And again, it's so many individuals that are not even of this day and age, and they still trying to beg and borrow for, other individuals' life and their time. And it's like they complaining because they saying that they done got hit, or they didn't do anything wrong, or they was violated. I hear it. They were violated, and that's not their fault, and they really want to get up out of it. But it's so many individuals, when you confused and you scared and you traumatized, it's like, forget it, I'ma hold on to everybody. But at the same time, y'all make stuff happen for different individuals or different groups when y'all want to. And how deep does that confusion go when you playing and toying with folks that way? And again, it's nothing wrong with going out having fun, but you don't have to toy with people's existence. I'm not in agreement with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the photo up. But I'm not in agreement, and I don't have a problem with the truth. I don't have a problem with respect. I don't. Again, if it's a mistake, say you made a mistake. No matter how bad the mistake is, tell the truth. What really happened? If you only have your view of what you think happened, as long as it's the truth and not something that you refashioned again, you only telling little bits and pieces just to make it, that is becoming a lie. At that point, it's a lie. No, full out. Because again, how are this is gone on it's gone on far enough. It's too much. It's been past too much. Like, if you're not gonna do the work, if you're not, again, you can't ask everybody to give their life up for you. Give their existence up for you. No, I'm not approving of that. And again, like I said on the previous video, what community did not get hit with these problems? Just because you comfortable now, yeah, you comfortable now. That just means you a dang on sit and duck if this is the stuff that they agree to. You just waiting comfortably for now. And again, you talking about you gonna serve somebody else up to throw them under the dang on bus. That means you still in a way agreeing to it. At that point, you might as well, I'm not saying suffer in silence. I don't even want to go that far to have to tell you to suffer in silence. You just shut the hell up and don't say nothing. Because again, even that is making it work, because now they coming back saying, see, I got their vote, and you really don't even agree with them. Again, you can say a full paragraph, and I only agree with one sentence. I'm not about to keep agreeing to this. Nah. It's better ways to do things. Again, even if you could create better ways. But again, if you just gonna keep creating chaos, what is the point? Discord. Playing with people.